I am ゆっくりレ夢ム。I am ゆっくりマリサ。
This channel is dedicated to the mysteries that are still shrouded in mystery all over the world. This is a late-night radio channel that introduces the 7 wonders, incidents, accidents, and urban legends that are still shrouded in mystery around the world. I am sorry for the delay in introducing this channel, but I, Monica, the AI robot, will be in charge of the narration of this channel. I will be assisted by the famous Japanese narrators Yakuri Ryemu and Yakuri Marissa. So,
ゆっくりしていってね。
Shall I tell you another strange story today?
Yes.
A girl fell in love. That love was for a girl in her class. They loved each other, but the world did not allow it. Finally, the girl could no longer stand the proportion and decided to take her own life. The way to do this is to fall into a volcano. It is a very sad ending, but this incident was sensationalized in the press, and many people threw themselves into the same volcano in the same way. The story sounds like something out of a manga or anime, but it is a true story that happened in Japan more than 80 years ago. The name of the volcano is Miharayama, located on Izu-Oshima Island. There are many people all over the world who have fallen into volcanoes like this one. What happens to people who fall into volcanoes? Can they survive? In this article, we would like to introduce what happens when a human falls into a volcano. What do you imagine when you hear that people fall into a volcano? Most people think of falling straight down into a descent of boiling lava and slowly sinking into a pool of red lava for the rest of their lives. Unfortunately, however, this is probably not what happens when you actually fall into a volcano. Rest assured, though. In most cases, the result will be the same, loss of life. First of all, few volcanoes have lava in their descent. The first thing that comes to mind when we hear the word volcano is lava in the descent. As I have mentioned before, volcanoes with lava in the descending part are very rare. However, as I have mentioned before, volcanoes with lava in the descending part are very rare. What would happen if a person fell into such a volcano? It depends on the height of the volcano, but what awaits us is the impact when we land on the water, or drowning after falling into the water. Death by impact upon landing or drowning after falling into the water. I guess in short, it is exactly the same as jumping into a normal pond. This is not very interesting. If you came here to watch this video, you would want to dive into a volcano with lava. So slowly, the enhanced shy guy from SCP-096, the enhanced version of the SCP channel, comes into play. I don't like to use SCP-096, enhanced shy guy, for volcanoes on Earth, but that's okay. There are about 2,500 volcanoes in the world, but only a few of them have lava. Let's think about falling on them to secure them. The first problem is how to get to a place where you can jump into the lava. Many volcanoes are cratered at the top, with only a small portion of the volcano holding lava. This means that in order to fall toward the descent, one must descend through the crater and approach the process. But it is not easy. In 2014, Sam Kosman went on a mission to get close to the descent of Ambram Island in the Republic of Vanuatu. It turned out to be a difficult mission, with authentic tools, heat-resistant suits, gas masks, and more. And it turned out to be a difficult mission, making full use of gas masks and other equipment. If one attempted to approach the descent without using those protective equipment, the consequences would be quite severe. You will probably lose your footing on the way down the crater and fall, or die from full body burns from the temperatures near the mouth of the river, which can reach 200 degrees. Or you will probably die of poisoning from hydrogen sulfide or other volcanic gases. Unfortunately, falling into a volcano with lava is more challenging than you might imagine. Nevertheless, we do own a reinforced shy guy. Compared to Jupiter and Saturn, this level of environment is not a big deal. We can easily dive. Lava is not like what we usually see when we go to the surface. The temperature ranges from 700 to 1200 degrees Celsius, the density is 2 to 3 times that of water, and the viscosity is 1000 to 100,000 times that of water. It can be 1000 to 100,000 times more troublesome than water. If a person falls into water from a high place, the water at the moment of landing will have an impact equivalent to that of concrete. Similarly, if you fall into lava, which has a much higher density and age than water, the impact at the moment of contact will be immeasurable. Depending on the height, a whole body fracture would be unavoidable. Furthermore, the specific gravity of lava is 2 to 3 times that of water. The specific gravity of the human body is almost the same as that of water, so the body will hardly sink. The lava will probably ignite near the surface. On the other hand, it is possible to plunge slightly into the lava, although death is inevitable if one falls from a sufficiently high place. What would happen then? Would you have a nice end, with literally no ashes left behind? The answer, unfortunately, is no. The human body explodes in the lava. Volcano researcher Richard Ross, a lecturer at the University of Tanzania, threw a 30-kilogram block of raw garbage 80 meters into the descent of a volcano in Tanzania. What then happens is an explosion. This is believed to be due to a phreatic explosion as the water in the food waste that touches the lava, which is over 700 degrees Celsius, instantly boils, causing a phreatic explosion. The human body and the enhanced shy muscle are almost identical in the sense that a large amount of water and a small amount of proteins and lipids are wrapped in an organic film. This means that a human or an enhanced version of a sure guy that falls into lava is likely to explode first. Now that you've watched this far, you may feel that a human who falls into a volcano has no 100% chance of survival. However, despite the size of the volcano, there have been some people who have survived. Most of them did not fall into the lava, but were lucky enough to be caught by a rock or other object far before it reached the lava, and survived. In one case, a person survived despite falling close to the lava, but this was probably because the volcano he fell into was Ordo Inyorengai, the only volcano in the world with lava that has a lower temperature. If you happen to fall into a volcano, you can only pray for good luck. Conclusion: a person who falls into a volcano can lose his or her life in a wide variety of ways, including simple falls, drowning, full body burns, death by poisoning, full body fractures, and steam explosions. Before you fall into a volcano, don't forget to substitute an enhanced version of the shy guy. The substitute enhanced shy guy promises to protect you from danger at all times. Thank you again for your time today.
I have a great time.